welcome back to the Children's Science Center. Today we are going to do an experiment called Floating Rainbow. Are you guys excited? So we are going to be learning all about something called density. Have you ever heard of density before? I'm sure that you have seen the difference in density all the time, but today we're going to see it in action. Okay, so we have some materials here for our experiment. We have oil, we have water, we have a graduated cylinder. And that might sound a little stupid, but you can just use a water bottle or a glass, anything that has a cylinder shape. We have glycerin, and if you don't have glycerin, you can use honey or any other thing you want to experiment to see how it will land in our density experiment. We have corn syrup. I really like corn syrup because I love pecan pie. It's my favorite pie. So, and then our last ingredient is soap. So, if you have all the things, you can get started. So, first, I'm going to take some oil, and I'm going to measure about 10 milliliters of that. And this is just vegetable oil, but you can use any kind of oil that you'd like. And here, it goes up by tens and all the way up to 50 milliliters. And it's called a graduated cylinder because it gradually increases in volume. Okay, so let's look at it. Just oil, right? And it's all the way down at the very bottom. So it's the only thing in here is oil, right? Well, actually, there's gas too. The gas on top of the oil. Okay, now let's try some water. Where'd the water go? It went straight to the bottom. Why didn't it stay on top? Have you ever cooked with oil and water? Have you ever made and the oil is less dense than the water, so the water goes to the bottom. So now I want to talk about viscosity. Do you know what that is? It's a word, but it means basically how things flow. So oil and water, you know, they flow pretty much the same way. If you poured them out, they'd flow right away. They wouldn't offer like that same resistance. But glycerin and corn syrup, they flow a little bit slower. It's really, really gonna pour slowly. Okay. Should we add our glycerin? Okay. And that one went straight to our oil, our water, and we have glycerin on them. And do you see all those little bubbles? So they don't really mix very well. So sometimes when they get trapped in the little layers, they make little bubbles. Okay. Now, should we try the corn syrup? Where's it gonna go? Is it gonna go on the top? Does it go on the bottom? Let me take your guess. Take a couple of minutes. Let's see. So it was thick like the glycerin, right? So let's see where it goes. Look how slow it pours. It's almost like a lava lamp watching all those mixtures come together. So, where'd it go? Actually, on the bottom. See? So we have our corn syrup, we have our glycerin, we have our water, and our oil on top. So, where do you think our soap's gonna land? So, soap, it's a little, right? Let's see. Is it gonna be all the way at the bottom? Is it gonna be somewhere in the middle? Will it be on top? Let's find out. Do you see it? It actually is right in between the oil and water. You know, do you see like a tiny bit of green coming up on top of the soap as well? It's because the soap and the water are really, really close in density. Okay, so what's density? Remember, I said something about that earlier. So density is the reason why these all stack up the way they do. And no matter that you put these in, they'd actually line up the same way each time. So, what's more dense? Is it the cotton ball or the penny? So if you weigh them in your hand, what feels heavier? I think the penny feels heavier, but the cotton ball is bigger. How can that be? That's because the cotton ball is less dense. So if you had equal amounts of the cotton and the pennies, even if you had the same volume, the penny would also be heavier because more dense. And density is the amount of matter or mass divided by the volume. So each of those ratios of the mass divided by the volume actually lines up to a certain number. So density of water is lower than 1. And all of these other liquids that we tried out today, the soap, the glycerin, the corn syrup, are actually greater than 1. So, and we have a crystal, a little crystal plastic bead. Okay, who thinks that the marble is going to float on top? Oh, you think it's going to float on top? Okay, what about the crystal? Think it's going to float? Okay, might float, might sink, maybe it'll land somewhere in the middle. Let's see. Okay, let's try the marble first. Sounds great. Oh, do you see it? It went all the way to the bottom. It's actually staying kind of in that corn syrup layer. Okay, let's get our crystal. Crystal? Oh! Oh! All the way to the top, actually floating in the water. Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me here today. I hope you enjoyed your floating rainbow experiment. You can try this out at home with any liquids in the house that you want. You can try it with honey, you can try it with milk, you can try it with whatever that you like, and you can make your own floating rainbow. I hope you guys really enjoyed it.